I want to make less money, bro. Like, stop just buying my stuff. It's like, it's fucked, dude. Honestly, man, it's really hard. People don't understand how hard it is to sell funny t-shirts on the internet. People don't know how hard it is. Yo, Tyler, did you accept it? These are the new HSDCs I got done.
Where do you get these manufactured?
The Great East.
Do you guys want to straw for the drink?
I'm okay. I started hunting Starbucks the year I graduated. No, actually, 2 years after I graduated high school. I took a year off in between high school and university. Right before I was going to school, I had already been making clothes for a while, but through a different brand, James Wallace Online. I made a bunch of funny t-shirts, and they just kind of blew up. And I was like, "Fuck, let's turn this into something and make some money." Here, if you're a young gun and you think you want to do what I can do, bro, let me just tell you this: you can't. Don't try it. Stop. So how do you turn like something that's essentially a meme into a real, legit fashion brand? And how do you navigate being taken seriously when you don't really take yourself that seriously? Yeah. These are the same. This one just has a different package for some reason. I'm just gonna get the one, dude. Fucking bitch. Got a blow up pool. This is Sam. He's my accessory. He's my boyfriend. My #1 fuck buddy. I remember when life was rough, like when I used to be friends with Percy. When I was a kid, I did horseback riding because my parents put me in horseback riding. So I like jumped horses for like 5 years. When I was like, from the time I was like 9 to the time I was like, 14. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Let me think. When did I first see James' stuff? I'm not sure. Definitely just on Instagram, and I was like, damn, this white boy's crazy, man. You know me. I love a crazy white boy.
We got a Gilded hoodie. We've been soaking in a quart of lean for like the past 6 months.
And that shit keeps evaporating, so we just keep pulling up in it. It's gonna be nice. Production is gonna be expensive, but I got a plug.
I don't know, I feel like I'm weirder on the internet than I am in person. I'm actually a pretty normal guy. I feel like, dude, honestly, one thing that's weird is like the way like normal people will look at you. Just kind of dressing the way you dress, or even if like you're doing your own stuff, like people treat you a different way if you're.
No, it's true. I don't know how it is in Toronto, but it definitely is like that in Kentucky, like in Kentucky.
Oh, dude, yeah. Because I grew up in like farm country.
Yeah.
So like no one around, like no, dude, like my high school. You know how high schools have like sewing, like dude, no, not even like an art class.
Same.
Like it was like wood shop and like auto shop, and that was like the crazy shit you could do. Everyone just played hockey. Dude, I was out there with I was wearing like Rick Owens and like I don't know, just making my own clothes, like painted fingernails and dyed hair and shit. So I was just like, I didn't have like a single friend.
Yeah, I think sometimes when people meet me, they think I'm gonna be a lot more wild than I am.
Same.
But I don't know, I just make clothes all day, so it's not really. Spread it out. I can actually see if it's working or not.
I'm pumping up this kiddie pool for the mud fight. Tyler has 9 guys working for him in this house. I'm the one pumping it up for some reason, but we're losing daylight, so we gotta get going. All right, now we're cooking with gas. Let's go! Let's go! Okay, I say we switch holes. There's like 3 holes back here. We gotta fill them all.
We're blowing up the mattress in the Jeep, or the pool in the Jeep. We're gonna have a mud fight in my backyard. My landlord is building a small home in my backyard, and currently we are filling the pit that she dug with water and putting people in it so that we can make content. Here, I'm about to take my pants off. My favorite part about making a mud pool are the friends that were here when I'm making them. I feel like you shouldn't even go into it thinking like, how do I start a brand? Like as soon as the word brand's on there, there's so many limitations. Like you have to have a logo, you have to have a name, you have to have this. It's like, just make the shit that you want to wear, or not, you might not even want to wear it. Just make some shit that you want to see exist and go from there. But if you go into something thinking like, I want to start a brand, it's gonna be so much of a smaller box you have to work in.
So you just need to like it too. Like you need to enjoy it, and it needs to fulfill you.
Yeah.
Because you can't be into it for like. I mean, it is nice to get a bunch of likes. It is nice.
Yeah.
It feels good when stuff does well, but you need like it needs to be a thing where it's like you would just think about it anyways. You know?
Yeah.
You okay?
Oh.
That was scared for my ear. You get fucked.
Oh yeah. I got mud in my ears still.
Really? I'm happy.
Bro, I showered right after I still have mud in my
I
ears.
would have definitely.
Once every other day I go and play some basketball.
That's nice.
And
good.
that's like the only time I'm not thinking about clothes.
I think sometimes you need to sacrifice a little bit of your artistic vision to appeal to a larger demographic or catch people's eye. A lot of the time I'll post a photo I know is going to do better than the photo I think is artistically pleasing to me.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with doing it as long as you maintain the core of who you are within it.
And that like gets more people into art, into fashion.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So it's like a normal high school kid could not like the really crazy stuff, but he could eventually get into the avant-garde stuff and like the higher end stuff by, you know, seeing something more simple. You have to take this shit like too serious, but not let anyone know. Like come off mad nonchalant.
Yeah.
And just like dive into what you thought was cool before you were 14.
You gotta just tap into pre-high school you.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That's hard. That's very hard.